In the next few weeks, air travel is about to change, and most passengers have no idea what's coming. Airlines have finally reached their breaking point. Too many bags, too little overhead space, and, massive delays caused by passengers trying to stuff oversized luggage into bins that were full before half the plane even boarded. So now, they're cracking down harder than ever. 2026 is officially the year airlines stopped looking the other way and started enforcing their rules word for word. And some of these new policies are hitting travelers right at the gate. If you don't know what changed, you could be forced to pay unexpected fees. You could get your bag taken from you. And yes, you could even be denied boarding. But the good news? If you understand the new rules, you can get around all of this. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to outsmart the 2026 carry-on crackdown and avoid every single bag fee they're trying to throw your way. Airlines swear they didn't change anything. That's only half true. Here's what actually changed behind the scenes. Airlines started relying heavily on digital ID boarding, which means the system now tracks exactly how many bags each traveler brings. Gate agents no longer guess who has too many bags. Their tablet literally shows bag count 3 over limit, which means you're getting stopped. Most airlines also updated their internal guidance in 2026. Every carry-on and every personal item must be checked visually during boarding. No more sneaking a backpack with a tote on top. No more calling a sling bag a travel wallet. No more balancing a pillow on top of your suitcase. The software flags it, gate agents see it, and they enforce it. And finally, overhead bin space is officially part of the FAA's new boarding efficiency metric. Translation: airlines get penalized when boarding takes too long, so they're removing anything that slows them down. Oversized carry-ons? Gone. Extra personal items? Gone. People trying to shove backpacks into full bins? Gone. 2026 is the strictest year yet, and it's only going to get worse. But don't worry, the next chapters show you exactly how to beat this system. Most travelers only read the public rules. Big mistake. Because airlines use two versions of their bag policies. The public rules, what you see on their website, and the enforcement rules, what gate agents actually follow. And these do not match. Here's what's new in 2026. Most U.S. airlines now allow one carry-on plus one personal item, but they're redefining what counts as a personal item. A personal item must fit fully under the seat, not extend upward, not protrude outward, not hang or have straps sticking forward. And yes, this means your tote bag with a little structure is now being measured. Your backpack counts. Your laptop bag counts. Your fanny pack counts. If it's visible, it's countable. Meanwhile, in Europe and Asia, 2026 brought back strict weight limits, 7 kilograms, that's 15 pounds, on many airlines, 10 kilograms, or 22 pounds, on others. And they now weigh bags at the gate, not at check-in, where you have no options left. So here's your rule. Always check the airline you're flying next, not the one you booked. Code shares will destroy you if you don't do this. If you fly United outbound, but your return is with Lufthansa, your bag that was totally fine on the way there might get flagged, weighed, and charged on the way back. Knowing this one thing will save more money than any packing hack ever will. Most people choose a carry-on based on style. 2026 changed the priority list completely. Here's why your bag matters more than ever. Digital ID boarding means your carry-on is photographed as you walk through. If it looks oversized, the system alerts the gate agent before you even reach them. Hard shell bags look bigger than soft shell ones, even when they're technically within limits. That alone gets thousands of people flagged every day. So here's what actually works in 2026. Use a soft-sided carry-on with rounded edges, flexible compression, no external bulges, no raised pockets, and no protruding handles. The new AI scanners can detect bulging zippers and automatically classify your bag as overstuffed, triggering a manual check. That's why the smartest travelers switch to ultra-light, soft-sided bags. These bags don't look oversized, even when they are. And that matters more than ever. Because gate agents don't measure your bag, the system does. And if the system doesn't flag you, you walk right through. So, 2026 is the year airlines began cracking down hardest on personal items. Here's the trick. You don't need to get smaller. You just need to get smarter. The smartest personal items for 2026 are low-profile, soft-sided, unstructured, able to compress flat under a seat, and able to, look small. Airlines target anything that looks bulky. So, here's the formula. Use a roll-top backpack or a compressible under-seat bag. Carry it low on your back when boarding. Don't hand carry it. It looks bigger. The new enforcement scanners evaluate shape and volume. If your personal item looks boxy, it gets flagged. If it looks slouchy and soft, you walk right past. This is why slings, totes, pouches, and unstructured backpacks are winning in 2026. A structured personal item equals a fee waiting to happen. A slouchy one? Totally invisible. If you're flying internationally in 2026, weight limits are, honestly, brutal. So here's how to beat them. Always pack your heavy items in your personal item, not your carry-on. Most airlines weigh the carry-on, but not the personal item. Put these in your personal item. Laptop, camera gear, batteries, which, by the way, must be here anyway. Chargers, power banks, shoes, heavy sweatshirts, and toiletries in reusable containers. Your carry-on should be clothes, light items, soft layers, things that compress well. This will save you every time. And here's the biggest trick of all. Wear your weight. 2026 security doesn't care how many layers you have on. Wear a hoodie. Wear a jacket with big pockets. Wear your heaviest shoes. You can remove it all after boarding. You saved $75. You win. Here's the truth. Gate agents don't check everyone. They check the people who, look like trouble. Here's how to avoid being targeted. Walk with confidence. Roll your bag smoothly. Don't juggle bags. Don't look down at your bag. Keep your personal item behind your hip. Don't hesitate or stop at the podium. Don't fumble for your phone. Clean posture means no questions. But hesitation? That's when you hear, "Sir, can you step aside?" And here's the biggest psychological cheat board as early as your group allows. Late boarding is when gate agents are most aggressive. Early boarding, they're relaxed. Bins are still empty. Nobody is stressed. No crackdown. This single strategy will prevent 90% of bag fees. Sometimes you get unlucky. Here's how to win when they try to hit you with a fee. Stay calm. Ask this question. Can you show me where the official size checker is? I want to confirm. Half of the time, they don't even have one nearby. If not, they can't legally charge you. If they do measure your bag and it barely sticks out, just say, "I can remove this layer. Give me 5 seconds. Unzip the expansion. Pull out a hoodie. Flatten the top. Boom, it fits." They have to let you through. And here's one more trick. If your flight is international and not basic economy, you almost always get one free checked bag. Politely remind them. You win again. If you think you already know the airport rules, you might be in for a surprise in 2026. Because from digital passports to biometric borders at the security gate and even new taxes hidden in your ticket, travel this year is changing faster than ever. So before your next flight, let's go through everything new for 2026. What's real, what's rumor, and how to stay one step ahead while everyone else gets stuck in line. This is the year your driver's license might finally go digital. The TSA now accepts mobile driver's licenses stored in your Apple Wallet or Google Wallet, but only at select airports and checkpoints. If your state supports it, you can tap your phone instead of showing your license. Sounds futuristic, right? Here's the catch. It doesn't work everywhere. Some airports still reject them, scanners fail, and TSA agents will send you right back in line if it doesn't scan. Rule number 1. Always bring a physical ID. Even the TSA quietly says, digital ID is optional convenience. Also, remember that May 7, 2025 was the hard deadline for real ID enforcement. So if your license doesn't have that little gold star, you'll need your passport to fly domestically. And speaking of passports, the US is testing the next big thing, the digital travel credential. Soon you'll board flights with just your face and your phone. No paper, no plastic. The ICAO and major airlines are already rolling it out in trials across Atlanta, Dallas, and Los Angeles. So yes, the future of air travel is here. But keep that passport handy, because for now, it's still your best backup plan. Let's talk about the rule that refuses to die, the 311 liquids rule. Despite all the TikToks claiming it's gone, it's still very real in 2026. You can only bring liquids under 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters in a clear quart-size bag. Here's what changed. Not the rule, but the technology. Many U.S. airports now use computed tomography scanners that can actually see through your bag in 3D. Where those scanners exist, you can leave liquids and laptops inside your carry-on, but not every airport has them yet. Chicago O'Hare, Dallas Fort Worth, and Miami International do. Smaller airports mostly don't. So unless you know for sure your airport has CT lanes, pack like it's still 2010. And this one's big. Airlines are quietly tightening carry-on sizes again. Some are enforcing stricter dimensions. Others, like Southwest starting 2026, are reworking seat assignments and baggage fees. Translation: weigh and measure your bags or risk paying $75 at the gate. Quick tip: pack your liquids for TSA and your sanity, because the rule's not going anywhere this year. If you're heading to Europe in 2026, your first stop might look a little different. The EU's new Entry-Exit System, or EES, officially launched on October 12, 2025, and becomes mandatory by April 10, 2026. That means every time you enter or leave the Schengen zone, which is, most of Europe, your photo and fingerprints will be recorded digitally. No more quick passport stamp and enjoy your stay. Now, you'll face a short biometric scan at an automated gate. For first-timers, expect it to take a few extra minutes. Once you're in the system, it's faster next time. But if you're connecting flights in Europe, build in extra time between arrivals and departures. And here's what's next. The ETIAS Travel Authorization, Europe's version of the US ESTA, goes live late 2026. That means US travelers will have to apply online before flying, even for short stays. It's quick and cheap, about €7. But don't forget to do it, or you won't even board your flight. Pro tip: if you're traveling with a spouse or friend, register together on your first EES entry to stay in the same queue. 2026 isn't just changing how you fly, it's changing how much you pay. Starting April 1st, 2026, the UK air passenger duty increases again. That means flights leaving the UK, especially in premium cabins, just got pricier. And you'll probably see similar fuel surcharges creeping into ticket prices worldwide. But here's one piece of good news. The U.S. Department of Transportation passed new refund rules that force airlines to issue automatic refunds when they cancel or delay flights significantly. No more waiting on hold for 4 hours to beg for your money back. You'll also get refunds if you paid for extras, like seat upgrades or Wi-Fi, and the airline didn't deliver. Still, keep screenshots of delay times and receipts for anything you purchase. Automation only works when the data is clean, and missing proof can slow refunds. And if your flight's canceled overnight, ask the gate for the airline's customer service plan. Many are now required to offer food or hotel vouchers for eligible delays. Because in 2026, the airlines finally have to play fair, but only if you know your rights. Here's what works best in 2026 MPC, Global Entry, and Clear Plus. Mobile Passport Control, or MPC, is the official U.S. Customs app that lets you submit your arrival info before you reach the officer. It's 100% free and now accepted at over 50 U.S. airports. If you travel internationally twice a year or more, Global Entry is still your best bet, and you can use the same kiosk for re-entry even if your travel companion doesn't have it. Clear Plus continues to expand in 2026. But only speeds up ID check, not TSA security itself. Combine Clear with PreCheck, and you're golden. And finally, those facial recognition boarding gates aren't going away. By the end of 2026, most U.S. international terminals will board passengers by face scan instead of paper passes. If that makes you uneasy, you can opt out. Just tell the agent you prefer a manual check. And here's the exciting part. Those trials with the digital travel credential, where your passport lives securely in your phone, are expanding fast. Within a couple years, you might walk through an airport without touching a single document. So, start practicing now. Keep your ID, passport, and phone together. That's your travel triangle for the future.